67?
What?
67?
I think we were 68.
I was hell at that day.
Still are.
Young as those you feel in there right now.
Ain't nothing changed.
Who said they still are?
The older we get, the more fun we have.
Cause he
We don't
bought his
care.
truck today with the signed documents.
Ashton, did you get your check and?
There,
I'm headed that way.
Alright, y'all, thank everybody for coming. The meeting is now called to order. Ms. Diane, give the invocation followed by the pledge by Mr. Mike.
You God, we just thank you for all your blessings. We thank you for taking care of us and protecting our families, you God, at all times. And we just pray that as we go into this meeting, you God, that we would do everything to your glory and your honor, and everything would be at peace, you God, that we'd get it all straightened out. We thank you again for your many blessings. For all this, I pray in your name. Amen.
Amen.
Attention, salute. I pledge
Pledge
allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Alright, we really only got two items today, y'all. One is we have a deadline coming if we wanna change the maps, and I think the last time the maps were discussed being changed, we found 2018 minutes concerning the 2020 election. And now we've got an updated map from 21 based on the 2000 census. The other one is, Terry Morton's petition to annex into the city has gone through the legal steps, and he brought it today, so we can vote on that.
Mayor,
Mick,
we also need to, pass a resolution adopting,
oh,
electronic ballot counting.
And
we've
the,
got a resolution.
that's
for
right.
that.
Okay. Thank you.
Now, you said this was adopted when, 2018?
2018, that's right.
No, well,
This says 2008.
The minutes from 2018 selected the 2008 map, which is based on
Okay.
the 2000 census, to be used in the 2020 election.
Okay.
But then since that time, West Alabama Planning has updated our map in 2021 based on the 2020 census.
So do we have a copy of that updated map?
We did.
we do.
We gotta look at the copy like this. We need this.
I
So
think
did it change?
Yeah, it did.
it's based on the 2000
It
census.
changed them.
So we need a copy of
We need a
that.
copy of
I
this.
can, we can email everybody a copy.
We can't
The
vote
big
on
one,
it.
the big one is the 20, well, both of those big ones, the one on the left, far left by Tracy, is the 2021 map. That's the latest that that West Alabama has on record. They sent that to us.
So the one laying by that is exactly like the one in front of Tracy?
That's another map, but I'm talking about the one by Tracy is the official map that they sent us.
But do we have a small copy?
We can get you a small copy.
We need,
That right there is the 08 map.
All we gotta do is
Wait,
one copy.
wait, you mean,
We got a copy
We
of
got a
that.
copy.
We need a copy of the new one, is what
new
he's
one,
saying.
so we can put it side by side.
Does the new one have 5 districts still?
yeah,
Where did the southern districts come in at, Mike, that you brought up?
it was something to do with what they sent from Montgomery to the board of registrars. But now this one has 5 districts. This latest voter list has 5 districts.
I'm just trying to find out where you get 7 from.
I know.
To
I
my
mean,
knowledge,
forget that. I mean, it was something that came from Montgomery. It had 7 on a few of them, and it doesn't matter, because the newest list we got that we requested for the districts is right. This one right here. And we'll get everybody a district, their district printed out, if you like.
Yeah.
Can we get a copy of this right quick?
You get a copy of the 2021.
Yeah, that one right there.
Do you have it in an email or something?
Let me see.
Don, if you take that new one and overlay it on top of the old one, you can see what's changed, exactly.
Yeah, but we gotta get some copies.
Yeah,
of
I just talked to him about an hour ago. You got it?
I think, I'm pretty sure it says 2021.
That's it. Thank you, buddy.
We also need a copy of, somebody, you got a copy of that big one that's got the covering over it?
COVID.
Eliminate? Yeah,
Eliminated, I couldn't think of that word.
it's the same as this one. Here it is, right behind you.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, it's this one. This one, not this one, cause this one's gonna be.
No, this is
changed.
2021, buddy. Bottom of that one, I'll say 08.
It does say oh,
Yeah,
so
it
we
does.
need a copy of this.
Yeah.
He's bringing it.
Okay, gotcha.
So the deadline, Monday, is if you have any proposed changes to the map, and the last map, correct me if I'm wrong, the last map that the city council voted on in 18 was to go back to the 08 map.
That's
Now-
correct.
Now we've got a map based on the 2020 census, and we just need to adopt
That matter.
the newer map. That's already been documented by West Alabama Planning.
Mike, on this new map here, I'm looking at it, Fairdale is not in the voting district, only somebody's in this Eden Lane.
So you think,
Yeah, see right here? See, you got Plantation Road go back to Brink.
but he's saying that Fairdale, Zuzu is not in this, listed on this new map in a district. All we gotta do is vote to include it in the district.
That's right, we
Yeah.
can, and then we can get them to
I mean,
update the map.
Yeah. See right there?
that's the only one I saw that I couldn't find exactly. I didn't know if Eden Lane, I don't know how far that branches out to cover. You talking about Ricky Hurd? That's got Ricky Hurd covered.
Yeah, that Ricky Hurd.
Right,
there.
right there.
Yeah.
On Short Street here, Mill Street, Harold Randolph, office road.
That shit right in here. Yeah, that line coming
That
out
was
there.
We can also
implemented
set
years
the
ago.
votes twice and the qualifying fee too, I guess.
Finalize that area.
Right.
Yeah, that's it, that is.
$50.
That's right.
Would you go up
Matter of fact,
or just leave it?
That's up there.
Yeah.
This ain't going back to Brink.
Yeah.
So
And
there's
right
more
there,
than that.
Yeah, all this right here. Yeah.
Brad, what we're looking at is the updated map.
On this side is international paper.
right.
Hey, you got that on the email where you can email me a copy?
Yeah, we'll send it
Bruce
to
or
you.
Tracy?
Yeah, we'll send it to you.
Okay.
The previous map they adopted was back to 08. Now we've just got to vote to adopt the newest map based on the 2000 census, which is the latest one we've got.
Got it. I can't vote, but I can just look at it.
Yeah,
And you see where Mike, me and Mike were looking at it. International paper's not in it. It's in there. That land was, they never did it last, but Fairdale was on the side.
It's just now driving up.
Larry's playing 9 white today.
yeah.
Oh, it's already drawn, it just ain't been covered.
This has got,
Just whatever is convenient for
that's
you.
got all of us.
So it's like it's a big chance of rain. I was thinking back.
It's raining all this weekend, all next weekend.
It's just now, but we miss out. It's not.
Well, we know, I think we got, what, 5 inches of rain over the next 7 days coming.
That's what you're talking about.
Include Fairdale,
After
district.
that river go down quick.
And we just sent out to them, they'll update it, send us another.
Dashing me a
She
copy.
sent us an updated map to the email, I'll get that. I'll send extras on my desk.
It is.
So no, everybody's inside their lines. Okay?
Yeah,
That's one of the bills. Everybody's inside. Try to be-
He's never called back.
and Brad, your district's pretty solid on that map.
everything's pretty much the same from the
Same-
old one to the
same,
new on
yeah.
mine.
Very
Isn't it?
southern part, it only goes to that first street.
Oh, it don't go to the second one.
I always forget that.
But we've seen
Find that timber.
the map.
This is me, right? It ain't purple on here, but that's me.
Yeah, I wrote purple.
Yeah,
This is purple.
yeah, there you are, you're exactly right. Where you, this side of Timberline,
I'm right on the road.
you're right there. So you're in there.
It'll be different. when
Yeah,
they
I was
adopt
on
that.
This
This is the
is
old.
right here.
Yeah.
This is a good one.
No, I'm a son.
Oh, sorry.
I think it's the one that said, man,
That's what we, his name was
You're right there.
you can't see anyway, so the lines don't matter to you.
Well, they don't send us those, we'll just Fairdale and.
That's right, didn't it?
This is,
This is what we were using, and then what he handed you is what they're adopting. Yeah, maybe.
I'll get a copy when I leave. Thank you.
We go to the creek on Friday.
You never know.
I know it's kinda hard. I'll email y'all.
Chief, how's it look for you?
Huh?
I said, I asked Chief how it looked to him. He's sitting there, I asked him how it looked.
I'm good with it. I'm good with it. Except for the Fairdale, now, it was omitted for some reason or another, but, that can be taken care of.
Oh, no. We can do that. We just vote,
This is the.
we just vote to adopt the newest map with the addition of Fairdale community.
So this is what I'm not.
I'm
They
too,
will probably have to do that.
I don't think I'm blue. I don't think I'm blue on this map, but I'm not on the red map. But I'm blue on the big map.
So, we're gonna adopt this newest map with the addition of Fairdale. For some reason, it looks like it went right around Zuzu Fairdale.
Okay, so what we need to have is a motion to adopt 2021 zoning district map with the exception that Fairdale is gonna be included in,
District two.
in District Two.
Right. I'll make that motion.
I second.
Okay, motion made by Mike, second by Don. Any discussion or question? All in favor?
Aye.
Y'all heard that right? Okay. Motion passed on that one. Okay, so we're going with the newest map with the addition of Fairdale in District Two. And we'll get that to West Alabama Planning and it'll be documented before Monday. So, we'll do that. All right, the next thing, we've got to adopt a resolution establishing the use of electronic vote counting devices. I've got the resolution right here, if y'all need to see it, it's just, need a motion for that.
What? Question.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
just getting a clear understanding.
Yeah,
This is for the voting machine that we're gonna get from the probate office?
That's correct.
Okay.
It's got the model of it's an ES&S DS 200 voting machine that all the municipalities in the county will be using. But we have to have a resolution adopting the use of that machine for the election.
Thank you for keeping us straight.
Well,
Tracy?
my right hand sitting to my left is
I wasn't gonna do that.
yeah, really.
on
I-
the election law.
I wasn't gonna do that. I was told not to do that.
And Judge, we appreciate, I know you helped last time, and we appreciate anything you do.
Well, it's my pleasure, but I did want to get with Tracy and or Dorinda if I can. I told Miss Linda, I've been meaning to touch base with each of the clerks or whoever was gonna handle the elections because we rent those machines and so the county wants to provide,
Yeah.
use of those, but y'all still have to work with ES&S for them to, but y'all probably have already been talking with them. Yeah, so if we have a few minutes, can we talk? Okay.
Please.
Just need a motion to adopt that resolution.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hold that for you. Okay.
So moved.
Motion by Mike Nichols, second Don, any discussion or question? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Thank y'all. Judge, thank you again.
We need to also, why don't we go ahead and adopt a resolution that I'll prepare that designates the voting place for the election in Centreville City Hall.
All right.
And that's, was it 1270 Walnut?
1270 Walnut, well, and we can add to that the qualifying fee. Last year's, last election was $50. We can stay with $50 if y'all like. I think it's just an administrative.
So move.
If y'all are with it, so
We need a motion.
we're a motion to name City Hall, 1270 Walnut Street as the voting place and set the qualifying fee at $50, right? Motion second, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed?
Wait a minute, who did the motion?
I did.
Okay, second,
I did.
okay. Thank you.
All right, y'all know Terry Morton had approached the council and he had prepared all the documents, Mitch prepared all the documents for the annexation, so we can vote on annexing I guess the Morton property.
The Morton property is where it's, both Terry and Tammy's property and,
TJ.
TJ and Faith, and then actually Taylor's a part owner as well.
Okay.
So it's the Morton family property.
Morton County property.
Can we do that legally during this session here?
We can probably you can, but just to be safe, why don't we just put it on June 3rd, and we'll adopt it then. I don't think it was one of the things that we called, I don't think it was one of the things that we listed as a reason for the call meeting.
All right, you're right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So let's just do
Okay.
the Morton's on the 3rd.
Good deal.
Anything else to do?
Actually, well, we're gonna replace that June 3rd meeting with this one, y'all still.
No, we can't, we didn't know, I don't think we.
Special
did.
call meeting.
Yes,
Okay.
that's right.
We'll
We
do
said
that.
we could
Okay.
do the special call.
We do that. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, you said on something, one of our texts, that the voters list that's in the Board of Registrar's office, some would have Centreville's address, but they'd be in Brent. But,
That's a postal service thing. We tried to address it.
but they won't be in our district if they're not in our district.
Should not be.
Okay.
Should not
Because I
be.
mean, we'd have to have
I mean,
clarification on that.
well, should not be, and I know the last time, the city clerk and Pete had to sit down because Pete knows the roads, and if there were any discrepancies, they marked them out. We've already gone through some of them. There's a number of people, I say number, there's some people that have died, there's some people that we need to move, that are still on there, so, you know,
I
that's
mean,
what.
I know, like, you're absolutely right, my brother has a Centreville address, but it's Brent
Brent,
City,
yeah.
so I thought, but that shouldn't
But
be
it,
on our list.
no, it shouldn't be in the district, should
Well,
not be in the district.
well.
Now, they said that every time Brent has people from Centreville voting, and
Oh,
Centreville
we
has
hear
people
that.
from Brent. But now those are overvotes, and you can, you know, you'll.
I just
Or
didn't know,
challenge
if they didn't
list.
have the right list, how was we ever gonna have the right list?
Yeah.
That's what I was asking.
Well, can I say this? You are the city council, you are the main focus on this new map here. You and the city attorney and the clerk. And if you gonna go, you find out that you got that list and you know they're not there, and it's on that list, you got a right to come to Tracy and tell her, hey, look,
If you know
I
something,
know
yeah.
for a fact they are not in my district, you can mark it off, and we can have our own list until we can get back to the probate and let them know what's going on.
There should be a list in the offices or something.
That's what I'm thinking,
Sure.
it should
And
be.
you may find out what I found out, that some of the people that was on my list was not in my district, they was in Brad district. So,
I mean, that's
when
why I
you
wouldn't
get that
know, would we
list-
ever not have that right?
well, when you get that, you got the right to go over that list and see who's not in your district and who is in your district, then come back to
That's why Pete and the clerk sat down and said, this is in Thompson
Yes, I
Street, for
certainly
example.
wouldn't know where they live.
But you can also, when you see it, just coming back to the clerk and let her know.
Yeah, we'll give everybody a list and y'all go through it. It won't take long.
Yeah, it won't take long.
And, you know, y'all just get back to us and we'll report that up to
Board of
the Board of
Registrars.
Registrars, and then they will send it into Montgomery for correction.
Right, right,
How's that?
That works.
Yeah.
right. I got a
All right, I mean, is everybody good? We've adopted the map, we've adopted the voting place, the qualifying fee, electronic voting, we set the voting place. So I think we're good as far as the call being.
Good.
Anybody? Yeah, we're good.
You good?
I'm good.
All
Good,
right.
Brad?
Brad, you listening in? You good? Did you hear that?
Yep,
You good, Dave?
We got a councilman.
all good, yep.
Yeah, we got a councilman out of town. We wanted to zoom him in. He can't vote, but we wanted him to be included.
I get a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
Motion adjourned by Mike, second. Don, any discussion or questions? All in favor? Aye. Thank y'all, everybody. 3340, thank y'all for being here.
Yeah, back 23.
June the third, come back, we got a meeting in 2 weeks. First of
Oh, man, what'd you say? Jay, what'd you say? Come in. I can't believe I missed you and 23. My dad's station that he had set up.
Thanks, Brad, I'm gonna cut you off.
Thanks, Tracy.
Are you handling the election for the
Are you
city?
gonna be back around this way next week at all?
What do you got for me?
We have a fundraiser, our second annual Copper River Crawl, and I have some information I want to give you about it.
Send it, we'll come.
Okay, awesome, thank you.
What is the time? What's the time for it?
The date of the actual event is May 31st. It's from 12:30 to 8 at night, so anytime between that. But I wanted to kind of tell about it so it can be advertised
Yeah,
beforehand
we
as well.
definitely try to get a preview.
Yeah,
All right,
definitely.
sounds
Okay.
good.
Okay, awesome. All right, I guess y'all be back at work.
First year doing this fundraiser?
This is the second.
Y'all got pictures? Y'all got pictures?
Yeah, we got,
from last year?
yeah, tons.
Email me that as well. We can be able to use that for B-roll, and we can go from there.
Awesome. Okay, thank you.
Thank
I'll,
you.
I'll send you those now, and then we can set up a date.
Appreciate it. How you doing?
And then they'll prepare one for the polling place. Okay, so what I wanted to let you know is that historically, so